What's up YouTube, this is NecroPro for Team Necronator, and today I'm bringing you guys another terrible Yugioh Creepypasta. So basically, I was reading through the new ban list, and I saw that the Goyo Guardian is back to 3, which is awesome. It's one of my first good cards, and so yeah, I was really happy. Then I scrolled down a bit further, and suddenly that happiness turned to dread, as I saw that Mirror Force and Deep Prison were back to 3. So I started dry retching, and that's when I realised that something was wrong with my gag reflex. So I was really worried about this. I went to tell the doctor, and he referred me this Yugioh Creepypasta, told me if I read it out, then you should be fine. So hopefully this will help me, and yeah, so let's get started. Hey, I play the Yu-Gi-Oh card game and the PKMN card game. I'm usually kind of lucky with my card pack openings. I got a Mew EX on my first Dragon's Exalted pack, but there was one card that I feel was most definitely unlucky. Its name was Killer Machine. You see, every time a new card pack comes out, the day it comes out, I usually buy 5 of them, or wait for it, sometimes more. So what I did was I went to Target and looked for a new pack. It was Photon Shockwave, if I remember the name correctly. I don't go to Target anymore because some idiot security guard assumed I was stealing when I was card weighing. Card weighing is when you use your hands, or if you have one randomly carried around with you, a scale to determine which pack is heavier. Which is hard to tell considering all packs are very light and hard to tell the difference from. I'm pretty good at it though. That Mew EX I got, this was before Mew EX though, was obtained through card weighing. Alright, so it wasn't such a lucky pull after all. Anyway, I used card weighing on the Photon Shockwave packs and determined which card packs were the best. So of course I went ahead and bought those 5 and left. This was just after school, so me and my friends, his one friend, was hanging around. My friends and I all like Yu-Gi-Oh! Although only a few friends of mine play the PKMN card game, while we all stick to the video game. So I opened the card packs in front of them, just to, make them feel bad. If I remember correctly, these are some really good packs. On my second one, I got a Ghost Rare Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, worth $10. Everyone freaked out, which I find funny, because if you're just a bystander, you see these people opening packs and then yell. I opened the 4th pack, and the last card I drew was a secret rare spell card. But I'd never heard of this card. It was called Killer Machine. I found this kind of odd. There's not a lot of cards with the name Killer. As far as I know, actually, there's only one other one called Killer Needle. Anyway, I looked at it and had a pretty good effect. I'll read from here how far I can remember. The monster this card is equipped to gains 2000 attack. The equipped monster must attack each monster from your opponent's left to right once per turn. The monster is not stopped or destroyed by spells or traps, but however may be destroyed from a monster with higher attack. Your monster cannot stop attacking unless destroyed. If you successfully attack all monsters, you lose 500 life points. This seemed pretty overpowered. I figured it might be banned, but he was wrong, because knowing Konami, they'd probably leave it for a few months just to let the money roll in and then ban it. Most likely limited. But I've never seen the card or heard of its name. I liked the artwork though. It showed a monster that looked mechanic and like a robot human about to viciously attack. We'll have a picture soon. By the way, I don't know when this story came out, but I checked this morning and there still isn't a picture. So that just adds to the believability of this story. It wouldn't matter if the card was banned, since me and my friends play the advanced tradition. The version of playing where there's no banned cards, only limited and semi-limited. I'm pretty sure there are banned cards in advanced format, but anyway. Now it is time to use it in a duel. At the time, I had a dragon deck revolving around special summoning Blue Eyes as quickly as possible with the help of Drake Unities. I feel like dragon decks are overrated, so I stopped using it. I decided to use the card in a duel. Obviously, since I wanted my Blue Eyes Dragon to live, I used the spell card Killer Machine on Blue Eyes. 4,500 attack, you'll see why later. So now I had to fulfill its requirements. So I hit my friend's monster on the very left of me. It was Marshmallow, meaning it lived and annoyed me. Oh, I hate those. Blue Eyes hit the next one. It was an Agent of Mystery, Earth. My friend obviously has a deck based around the same as Lost Sanctuary, which is a structure deck. We're about evenly matched with our decks. Obviously, that card was destroyed. The next one was an Agent of Force, Mars. I think he was running out of monsters when he summoned it. He didn't have a Lost Sanctuary out yet. Then the last one I attacked was a Splendid Venus. The reason why my Blue Eyes was at 4,500 attack. So I had won the duel. But my friends thought over it and decided to look at my card, Killer Machine. He told me that it had to be fake. There was no card with the name Killer Machine, and it seemed too thick and more like cardboard than feeling than a real card, even though cards are cardboard. I agreed, and we decided that the duel had an undecided winner then. I'm a bit of a fan of editing my cards. This guy just gets shiftier and shiftier by the paragraph. I'd seen a video on how to change your secret rare cards into ghost rares. Like, he couldn't settle for his ghost rare for Galaxy Ice. Since it was a fake anyway, I felt like there was no problem if I accidentally ruined the card. So as usual, I got hand sanitizer and waited a few seconds and started scratching with the quarter. The problem. When I scratched it, the card started to leak something. I found this odd, but then I remembered it's fake, so it's probably made of something really weird. I scratched a little more and realised that what it was leaking was blood. Pretty much every creepypasta goes this way. I instantly let go of the card, checking the quarter, and saw blood running out of it. I tried to see if I somehow cut myself with something, but no, the card had been oozing blood. There was no denying that this card was bleeding. After a while, the card stopped oozing so much blood. I was in too much shock to do a thing though. All I could do was look at it and see the blood coming off it. Why was there so much blood? Alright, new drinking game. Every time I say blood, take a shot. I noticed that the card had a small peel in it. I grabbed it and pulled away slowly, revealing more blood, but I kept pulling. It finally came off. What it revealed was a second card behind it. Its name was Killer Machine, like, same as the first one. But it was smiling, and in the artwork, blood dripped from its fingers. The real blood started to come off the card and onto the table I'd been editing it with. Now, the card had been shown what felt more like its true self, and in its effect, it said, in what I believe was an ultra-fine point Sharpie's writing, because this guy's a pen expert, fade away, leave this alone, keep it away, just tell them I'm. It stopped at I'm. I believe it meant to tell them I'm dead. What happened? All I could figure out was someone had been killed, and the card had been made in his last minutes to share that someone had killed him, and the card hadn't been made for a real release, but instead spelled another name, Killer Machine, had been pasted over it. The true card had no real name, therefore its name remains Killer Machine. It's too ruined by the blood stains to have any purpose now. It's only a scare to card players and creepypasta readers. I threw it away. Keeping it only haunted my mind. Thank you for reading. So yeah, that was the story. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, basically, unfortunately, when I looked up this, like the last time when I looked up creepypastas on Google, there were a lot that came up. But since then, a few have been deleted. This was the only one left. And so after this, I'm probably going to have to move on to fanfics. So I'm going to maybe record another one of those later today. And yeah, I'm not going to choose any of those like really creepy ones, so don't worry about that. But yeah, so please tell me what you guys thought of this video. If you guys know of any other Yu-Gi-Oh! Creepypastas, like the crappier the better, honestly, then please tell me in the comments. A link will be helpful. And if you guys want to check out this story for yourself, I'll put a link in the comments too. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye guys.